Good day. Welcome to today's class. In today's class, we are going to be talking about the Krebs cycle. What is the Krebs cycle? The Krebs cycle is also known as a citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. It is a central metabolic pathway that takes place in the mitochondria of cells. It plays a critical role in generating energy through the oxidation of acetyl A, which comes from carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So, a quick question: where does the Krebs cycle happen? We have said it occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. Let's look at the step-by-step breakdown. We have acetyl-CoA, which is a two-carbon compound combining with a four-carbon oxaloacetate to form a six-carbon compound, citric acid. Then citric acid is then converted into isocitric acid, and the enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is aconitase. We have a rearrangement of isocitric acid to form alpha ketoglutarate acid, and the enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is isocitrate dehydrogenase. Here, at this step, we have the production of NADH and release of carbon 4 oxide. Alpha ketoglutarate acid is then converted into succinic A, and the enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. At this step, we have production of one NADH and another carbon 4 oxide is released. Succinic A is then converted into succinate, and the enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is succinic A synthetase. At this step, we have the generation of GTP, which can be converted to ATP. Then succinate is then converted to fumarate, and the enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is succinate dehydrogenase. And at this step, we have production of one FADH2. Now, this FADH2 is used in the electron transport chain. Then fumarate is then converted to malate, and the enzyme responsible for this step is fumarase. At this step, water is added to rearrange the molecule. Then malate is then converted to oxaloacetate, and the enzyme responsible for this is malate dehydrogenase. At this step, we have the production of one NADH, which completes the cycle. So, what does it produce? Now, for each acetyl A, the Krebs cycle generates 3 NADH, 1 FADH2, 1 GTP or ATP, 2 carbon 4 oxide. Now, why is this Krebs cycle important? The NADH and FADH2 produced are electron carriers that go to the electron transport chain, where majority of the ATP is made rather. The cycle also provides intermediate for synthesizing amino acids, nucleotides, and other important molecules. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you for listening. Bye.